Hey, what is up? It is Ross Cessna. We are going to do some live tarot readings here. We're just going to wait for people to come into the chat. And while we are waiting for that, I am going to switch over to the camera view, the table view rather, and we'll just draw some cards. So we're going to start with an oracle card. This will be a general card for everybody. And we'll go from there. So perseverance comes up. Honestly, perseverance is just staying strong with everything that's going on, regardless of kind of what your feelings or opinions are on things. Now is a time to stay strong and persevere. Stay true to what you believe in and stay committed. So we have one person in the chat. If you'd like a card, please ask a question. Everybody gets one free question. Feel free to ask and go right ahead. I'm going to move on and draw another card for the collective while we're waiting for people to ask their question. Feel free to ask a question. Go right ahead. Draw another one. Hey, what's up, Fernando? How you doing? Or Fernanda, I'm sorry. All right, we got a question from Trencita. So we got Sacred Union. We're going to do this real quick, then we'll get Trencita. Sacred Union is all about kind of unifying your spirit and your intuition. That's what that's about. Now let's get Trencita's question. What's up, Dustin? Yep, Nymph, go ask your question. We're going to get Trencita. Did R view your Insta stories through another profile? Cards would indicate yes on that. All right, Fernanda, go ahead and ask your question. Nymph, ask your question. So everybody gets one free one, and you can tip for a priority or you can tip for a bonus. Shoot your shot, though. Ask your question. Kevin's intentions. Let's see. So 6 of up. That's about transition or movement, moving on. Page of Arrows comes up. It's not listed better judgment. Then you have Knight of Cups. This is ideal romantic partner, but it also is kind of shifting emotions. So be mindful. Be mindful. Oop. Oh, that was for Gloria. And then we will go to Nymph. Should you not be very open with her? Should you not fully trust her? Should you not trust him? Yeah, it says don't trust them at this time. Right now, they're not capable of being honest or being fair, so being entirely honest with them would not be good. And then we go to Fernanda. Is he serious about you? Initial for a town, Mary. I don't know that I can do that one. I've never done initials. I don't know how I would do that, honestly. All right, Fernanda, is he serious about you? Cards would indicate yes for this, and you have the Hermit card. This is about reflection, and it would say if you reflect back, that it would show that there is. But there is some level of maybe them giving too much of themselves at times, and that creates problems. They need to learn how to set healthy boundaries. Next step in life for Dustin. Oh, I'm sorry. We got Flo Leo. Mary, you can ask a different question if you want, Mary, and then I'll get you. We'll get Flo. Where will you meet your next? We'll see. Location's really difficult for me with tarot. That's not something I've studied. I can do like philosophical things, and I can do relationship stuff and career stuff, but location, I can do dates. Locations are challenging. Fernanda, in order to tip, there should be in the description of this video, there should be a link. If there is not a link, let me put it here in the chat for you. Let me see how I do that. Let me go over here. Okay, so it would be Spiritual Phoenix Studios.com/tips. Hold on. Sorry, everybody. All right. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Lavina? All right, so then we got Dustin. Sorry about that, Dustin. I got sidetracked. What should your next step in life be? Lavina, what up? Then we got Dustin. Next step in life. So you got the Fool card. Honestly, this is saying Fool card in reverse. Right now, don't take any steps. Like sometimes what we have to do is chill out. Then we have the five of Pentacles in reverse. So fives are adversity, pentacles are the material world. This is saying that there is going to be financial challenges if you try to move forward. And then you have this card in reverse. Empress card in reverse is about like uh barrenness or omission. So it's saying like not to do anything right now, Dustin. And this is like one of the shitty things, bro. I've had moments in my life where it's called like standstill and you're just kind of stuck. And the only thing you're supposed to do is really kind of gain information and knowledge and make better decisions going forward. But you're really not supposed to do anything. I'm going to do one more thing additionally for you, Dustin, because that's kind of a kick in the balls. Like I don't like giving that as an answer to somebody. So I'm going to do the quintessence card for you. So you have 0 plus 5 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 is the strength card. This is the strength card in reverse. It's brutish and inflexible. It's kind of saying right now situations just kind of overwhelming. Really what you have to do, this is a time to focus on mental stability and like building foundation. And building your foundation is really kind of um, setting priorities and getting clear on what you really want and making wise decisions. It's a shitty place to be in, but it's good. No, I'm doing free questions. I'm just giving Dustin a more detailed reading because he kind of got a shitty draw and I was trying to help him out. Oh, hold on. We got a spammer in here. I got to kick them out real quick now, too. That's the bad thing about all this. Give me 1 second. All right. So let me get back here. All right. So we got Lavina and we got a couple other people after Lavina. I'll get everybody if y'all hold tight. Can you learn tarot and make a full-time go? Like I can draw cards and tell you, yeah, you can learn it. Yeah, it says, yeah, you can learn it and make good money. You have 5 of Cups. This is normally about challenging emotions. And this one, it's about like being happy. And then you have Ace of Cups. It's about being emotionally fulfilled. It'll be incredibly fulfilling for you, but you have to do the footwork and it'll take a little bit of time to kind of get where you want to be. But you definitely can do it. Okay, then Flo wants to know when will they meet their next committed, intimate relationship? Let me shuffle real quick. Flo, bow. And if y'all can on Facebook, like this and share it. If you don't want to tip, tips are appreciated. So Flo, you got 10 Pentacles. So there's 2 time telling systems that I use. One is where you look at the number of the card in the suit. So the suit of Pentacles is generally associated with years. I wouldn't say 10 years, I would say a year or more. But then the other one for you, 10 of Pentacles, is associated with September 11th through September 20th. So that's like probably the more tangible one. And if it's not this year, September 11th or September 20th, then I would say next year, September 11th or September 20th is the potential date for that. So there you go. Flo. Do I do playing cards, Michelle? I've done playing cards before. I don't anymore. Okay, then we got Lindsay. Are you on the right path? Should you keep going? I'll get to everybody eventually. Hold on. Sorry that I'm taking so long here. Bow. Should you keep going? Yes, I mean, so you have the Judgment card in traditional tarot, that's about self-acceptance. Then you have Nine of Pentacles. So nines are about fruition, pentacles are the material world. This is about like it being fulfilling and rewarding what you're building. Then you have the Queen of Arrows. Queens are authority, arrows are the mind. This is really having like a clear direction of where you want to go and being able to influence um, other people with some of the things that you're doing. And then additionally, you would also have the water in the Queen of Arrows. It's very calm and kind of soothing, and the swan is gliding over it. So water is associated with emotions in tarot. This is like it's going to be, pardon me, it's going to be rewarding in the long term. All right. And then Andrea, will you be moving on from this person or will you be working on the situation? Okay. I always feel like if it's a will you be working on them or moving on, it's normally moving on is what you should do, but we'll see. Will you be moving on from the or working on it? So will you be moving on? Cards do indicate yes. So you have the Empress card. Empress card is normally about femininity, growth, beauty, expansion. Eight of Cups. So eights are change. Cups are emotion. This is like a shifting of emotions. In traditional tarot, this would be about escapism and kind of like moving on, quite literally. In this deck, it's about rebirth. I would take that more so as rebirth of wanting something new. And then you move on, you have Six of Wands. Sixes are about growth, wands are desires. This is like saying you have a lot of different options. So don't sell yourself short if it's not exactly what you want. Keep going. Lavina, I already did your question, Lavina, and your answer was yes, you can do it and you will do good and you'll be very happy. You'll have to go back and watch the video because I did you before, everybody. And then we got Enchantress. What vibes and energy do you give out to the guys around you? Oh, Lavina saw it. Okay, never mind. All right, Enchantress. Sorry, it's taking a minute to get to you. All right. So Enchantress, you have my mind is completely shit on me. You have the Hermit card. That's about like wisdom, knowledge. Then you have Five of Bows. Typically, this is about like um, conflicting desires or somewhat being overpowering. And in this deck, though, in particular, it's about empowerment. But at times, empowerment, like the same characteristics that are empowering about people, can also make us seem self-righteous at times. So it's learning how to balance that. Um, but then one of the negative things that you give off to people at times is you have Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So Eight of Pentacles typically would be about like education and engagement. Reverse, it kind of shows that sometimes you show that you don't know as much as you like to act like you do. All of us do it at times. I wouldn't take it too seriously, but you might need to humble yourself a little bit. Okay. And then La Rosa, what should you do about your marriage? Hola, Tiffany Miller. ¿Cómo estás? La Rosa, what should you do about your marriage? So you have Queen of Stones. This is about like a calm and nurturing woman. Then you have Two of Stones. Uh, Two of Stones is Two of Pentacles. It's normally about balance and adaptability. In this in particular one, it's about kind of imbalance. And then you have Six of Swords. This is about moving on. The way that I would look at that, like all together, because I had it all broken down into pieces, is you've been really as nurturing as you can about the situation. You can't change other people. Like you can only change your behavior. You can't change what other people do. And if they're not willing to make changes that you need in order to like have a healthy relationship, it is time to move on. That's how I would take that. And then we got, I can't even read that name. Biora Monroe. It's above Tiffany Miller. Um, sorry about that. How do you say that? I don't know. I'm gonna get you. I can't say your name, but your message was, "Hey, how are you? Here, question: are you on the right path to achieve what you want?" I got you, Tiffany. I got you too. I'm gonna be on for a bit. Don't worry. I'll get everybody that's here. So, are you on the right path? Question. Then we got Tiffany. Ooh, let me zoom in a little bit on this too. Give me 1 second. I was in such a hurry to get on for this live that I didn't necessarily set everything up the best. So we do that and then that. Okay. That's a little bit better. All right. So are you on the right path? Cards indicate yes. You have world card. This is about like end of one chapter, beginning of another, transitioning from one phase to the next. Nine of Cups. Nines are about fruition. Cups are emotion. This is like being emotionally fulfilled. But then you have the Tower card. Generally, like right before the biggest shifts we have, like all hell is going to break loose. The Tower card is kind of all hell breaking loose. This is you getting a more clear understanding of what you need to do and where you need to go. But first, you kind of got to go through trial by fire on the Tower. Okay, so there's that. And then Tiffany. Oh no. Hey, what's up, Devin? Can you get some clarification on why you've been having these weird dreams? Yeah, Tiffany, I got you. Weird dreams. Your name is Miana, and what's crazy is you clean under the couch that you sleep on, and you found the Moon Tarot card. Ooh, Moon Tarot card is definitely could be part of it. Hold on, we gotta kick my boy Ismail out of here. All right. Sorry about that. I had to kick that dude out of here. Let me go back to Paula. All right, Paula. And so the moon card was up for somebody else, I think, right? Or did that come up for you? Because I was looking away. Let me shuffle this again. Because I don't know if that just came up for you or not, because I got distracted by the spammer. But if the moon card did come up for you and it was reversed, the reason that you're getting that is there's something you're getting weird dreams because moon card in reverse is about like subconscious having weird there's unprocessed issues in your subconscious that are trying to surface and they're coming through in dreams. But let's see what comes up. So part of the reason you're having weird dreams is, yeah, you have Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse is kind of about like unkindness, like emotionally unsafe environment. Then you have Ace of Stones in reverse. Um, Again, this is like there wasn't some stability or some kind of need met earlier on in life that you needed or at some point recently, and it's making you feel uncomfortable. And then King of Arrows, this is kings are authority, arrows are the mind. This is a need to like maybe do some yoga nidra or some kind of journeying or thing like that to help process um, some of the issues that are causing the dream disturbances is how I would take that. All right. And then we got Tiffany Miller. What do you need? What the fuck do you need to do to get out of this lazy ass rut you're in? Vasya is a name. That is a pretty name. So what do you need to do to get out of the rut that you're in? You have King of Arrows. That just came up for somebody else, but that's about like um, just gaining control of your mind, right? Not letting your mind run rain on you. Then you have Four of Arrows. Fours are about stability. Arrows are about the mind. This is actually saying you need to rest. So sometimes when we're in a rut, what we try to do is like think of like when you're in a mud puddle. Sometimes people will try to floor it, and all that does is get them stuck more. But what you actually need to do sometimes is just freaking stop when you're in a rut and chill out and relax and recoup your energy. And then you come to Two of Arrows. Two of arrows. Twos are balance and duality. Arrows are is normally about like making a decision or like being like stuck between decisions, like not being able to make a decision. But what you need to do is like rest, get clear on what you want, and make accurate choices, and that will get you out of the rut. When you set clear goals and frame your life accordingly, you get out of a rut. It gives you the traction that you need to get out of the rut. How about that? All right. Then we got Vasia's from Greece. Wow. That's so cool. Then we got Judy. Judy, I got you still. Corey J. How is out Akil currently feeling about you? Okay. So you have 7 of stones. So this would be about like investing, like wanting to invest in some way. In this deck in particular, it's called healing, and it shows this person kind of being recharged or refreshed. But what you need to be mindful of in the rest of the reading, you have 10 of cups in reverse. This is tens are completion, cups are emotions. This is somebody who isn't like emotionally fulfilled within themselves, and generally people like that will drain you eventually. And then we go on to page of bows. This is page of wands in tarot. Pages are about messages, wands are desires, and then this is somebody that doesn't really know what they want either. So what this means is this is somebody that'll stay like be attracted and put energy in when it's convenient, but they'll shift really quickly, so be really mindful of them. And then Judy, should you bid on the job? And then we got Juhi. Okay, Judy, should you bid on a job that you saw online recently? Give me 1 second. So the way that the cards come up is a no. The way that I would read it though is a yes. And let me explain that. So you have the chariot or the archer in this. This is about self-control and willpower. Then you have 4 of cups. This is about boredom. Then you have 2 of cups. This is normally about like partnership or attraction, but because it's reversed, it would be about like being unhappy. So one of the things is this is saying is make sure that you're not taking a job just because you're bored that will make you unhappy. But then the other thing that it's saying is make sure that because you're bored, you're not missing an opportunity and you stay unhappy. And I hope that that makes sense, right? Um, check your motives. And when you check your motives and all of that, everything else seems to fall in line. And I hope that that gives you like a more clear answer. I'm going to give you a quintessence card super quick too, Judy. So you have 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 2 is 13. 13 is the death card. That's about transition, and transition can be new. So I mean, I'm guess it's just do it. Just do it and then make a decision later. And then if you reduce that further, 1 plus 3 is 4. It's the Emperor card. That's about like structure and foundation. So it's saying it might help build stability just to get yourself out there and bid anyhow. Because sometimes even if you bid for something and you don't take, hope that makes sense. Okay. And then Juhi. Is Raul and Hanai in a relationship, or is he waiting for you? It's only one question, so we'll do that. Is he in a relationship? Cards would indicate yes on that. Honestly, he is in a relationship. And you have 9 of stones. This is trying to build something or feeling somewhat complete in building. Ace of stones. This is potential to continue to make something meaningful. And then 5 of stones. This is like kind of conflicting in what they want, though. This is like there is some conflict there, but it would be wise for you to potentially like not pursue that further. Okay. Andrea. Mark wants to know where I normally do physical readings. Mark, I'm in the Girard area. Youngstown, Ohio-ish. And then Andrea, X still wants something with you. Does your ex still want something with you? Cards indicate no. So it's a conflicting reading. You have 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is normally about like feeling somewhat trapped. Then you have 7 of Cups. This is about like illusion. Then you have so then you have 3 of Stones. This is about like communication and kind of community. I, I feel like this is like he's more connected to the comfort of things and actually wanting it to work out. Like I don't think that it'll work is what that's saying, and that it's not built on anything meaningful. Because there's like 7 of Cups is about like fantasy and illusion, and in this deck in particular, it says mourning. I just don't have strong feelings that it would be good. No. Devin has this deck and always fights with it. I like this deck. It can be challenging though, just because some of the cards do have somewhat exact opposite meanings. And then Tashego, will you spend the rest of your life with your current partner? Let's see. Cards do indicate yes. There you have the Judgment card. This is about a deep level of self-acceptance. King of Cups. Kings are authority. Cups are emotions. This is like an emotionally balanced person. Then you have 2 of Bows in reverse. Twos are normally about balance and adaptability or duality. Generally, I would take this as there's no conflict in your desire, is how I would take it. We're going to try to get through everybody. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to do everybody somewhat quickly, but we're going to try to get everyone. So then we got Manal. Oh, no. Wania is asking about Amar reconciliation, possibility of reconciliation. Cards indicate no. One of the big takeaways here that you got is you got the 3 of Arrows in reverse. Threes are communication, arrows are the mind. There's like no communication there. And then this is literally the heartbreak card. This is one of the worst cards in terms of relationships. Honestly, this is saying just be glad that it's over and maybe celebrate what was meaningful of it, but overall, you're better off without it. All right. Then we got Dan. Wait, was it Danny? Yeah, Barrett, shoot your shot. Barry, shoot your shot. Has S gone on any dates in the past few weeks? We got no for S. And then we have Ace of Cups. There's a level of kind of emotion, or Ace of Stones. There's a level of them like working on just being solid and having a stable foundation. Okay. No fucks. What up from New York? First time. Would love to know what it's actually going. If you're going to get some D this week for that special person that you want it from, that's a valid question. You're, are you going to hear from that special person? Get some D. What the cards say yeah. We're gonna go with the get the D. No, we'll go with your actual question. Will you hear from him? You have Page of Stones. Pages are messages. Stones are the material world. This is like literally a card of a messenger. It's the links. So links is kind of sneaky. It might be about sneaky popping up. Might come up at like an unexpected time is how I take that. Maybe that's like a late night text or early morning or something weird. Then you got 6 of Cups in reverse. This one is somewhat how do I want to put this? Sixes are growth, cups are emotions. In reverse, this is normally like maybe might be somewhat of a shallow conversation, But overall, you have the judgment card. It's kind of no stress. I should just keep it simple. I ain't gotta go in that much detail with everything. Some sneaky links. Hey, you're being honest. No worries. Barry wants to know if you're trusting too much or not trusting enough. Honestly, the answer to this is kind of a shitty answer. It's saying don't even worry about it. Just be yourself. Like I wish that I didn't have such a cheesy, corny answer, but it's literally what the cards are saying. So you have four of arrows. This is about like give it a rest. Then you have two of arrows. This is like make up your mind to be happy. So it's like do what the situation calls for, Barry. Enchantress, I got you earlier, remember? Overall, your energy was good. There was one thing about coming off a little bit overpowering at times. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. Anyhow, I'm only on for 30 minutes tonight, everybody. I'm going to try to do these more often. So hope to check you all out again. And thanks for coming out. Everybody, take it easy. Have a great night. Peace.